Hello, good day, family, friends, and well-wishers. Welcome to Smokepot and Balanced Kitchen. You're here with your boy Smokepot once again. Today's episode, I'll be doing something dedicated to my father. He's not here anymore, but every time I think about this dish in particular, I remember him. And I'm going to be doing what they call cow head. So it's going to be cow head with butter beans. All right. So just a quick info. One of the reasons why this is one of my dad's greatest dish is because of the gumminess that comes with it. Basically the collagen. And back then in those days, anything that comes with that gumminess or appearance or dad especially would tell us eat a lot of these foods. This make you strong. This gives you, a lot of strength in the back. Basically saying it make you get a lot of kids. I don't know. He came out with 15, so I really don't know. But anyhow, we're gonna start the process. So as usual, when it comes to fish, meat, poultry, I always wash them thoroughly with vinegar or lime. I already washed this, but because of the time sensitivity, that is why I don't show you all the processes, but I always walk you through. So I washed this in vinegar and lime before, and now I'm gonna be showing you what exactly I use to season my cow head. And remember also, for those who's not aware of it, when they say cow head, it's basically you're not expecting to see the eyes and the teeth from the cow. It's nothing like that. What they basically do is cut off the jaw, the flesh part of the cow head, and that's what they sell. So when they say cow head, that's what you get in the store. All right. So it's no bones or eyes or teeth. So anyhow, the first thing I'm going to be adding to my cow head is some onions. All right, and I'm also going to be adding some sweet peppers. The sweet bell peppers gives a very beautiful flavor. I stated that several times in some of my other videos. If this is your first time, you can try to basically check out some of my other videos. I'm going to also add some scallions. And when you're doing like goat, cow and all of that, you do not need to be extremely mean or stingy with your seasoning. You use a reasonable amount because these are more of gamey type flavor to it. So the more seasoning make it marinate and taste a lot better. Also going to be adding some tomatoes. Also, I have some Scotch bonnet pepper right here, some garlic, and some thyme. Cow head is going to take you approximately close to 2 hours. Depending on how old that particular cow is, all right? So it's gonna be, this is like my first seasoning, right? So now I'm gonna be adding some powder seasoning to this because we're just gonna basically making it into a stew. So we're gonna slow it down, cook it down slowly. All right, so I'm gonna add a little browning for color. Usually, some people like doing this as curry, but I'm doing it as brown stew, cow head, and butter beans today. So you put a little browning. You ain't gotta put too much, because later on, if you want the color to be a bit darker, you can, just add a little more. I'm gonna add a little bit of ginger powder. I usually use mostly ground ginger anyhow, but today I'm using a little grounded ginger powder. All right. I'm gonna use some chicken seasoning right here, right? A little chicken seasoning. I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons right here. This is about 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds of cow head. I'm gonna get some all-purpose, and I'm gonna be using 2 teaspoons also. All right. So now we're good with that. I'm gonna add a little black pepper. All right, about a half teaspoon of black pepper. And you'll be good right there. All right. After that, all I'll simply be doing, because as I said, this is cooking for 2 hours, I'll just simply put it to the stove, turn my stove on, and add some water to it. That's all I'll be doing right now, right? I add some water to it. You can add as much water as you can. When I say as much, I mean you don't have to flood it, but you can put a reasonable amount of water, because as I'm saying, the cooking process is going to be for about 2 hours. So I'm going to give this about half an hour, right? About half an hour for it to start taking that flavor slowly, and then I'll come back again and show you what else I'm doing. I'll be adding some wine later on, but I'll take you through the process. Okay guys, I've been cooking my cow skin for a minute. My cow skin, cow head, same difference, for a minute. So as you can see, it's getting close to that point. You know, I told you guys in half an hour, but I actually added a little bit more water and I left it. So it's now on about an hour. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna re-season it, just adding a little more bell pepper, a little more scallion, and a little more tomato. That's all I'm gonna be doing to it. And then I'm gonna leave it again for the next 15 minutes. And then I'm gonna be topping it off with some carrots, some potatoes, and the most favorite thing of all, the butter beans. So I'll be back in 15 minutes to top it off with my carrots, potatoes, and butter beans. And guys, now to put my finishing touches on my my cow head stew, I'm gonna be adding some carrots and some potatoes right here. Some carrots and potatoes. And as you know, it's cow head and butter bean. So I'll also add my butter beans. Now, secret ingredients, look carefully. That's Magnum wine. Try it. So I'm going to be adding about half bottle of Magnum wine. A little more. And I had just a touch of ketchup. You guys should be customary when I'm doing stews. A little ketchup is always part of my thing. So we give that a little stir. And we're going to leave that for 7 more minutes, and then we'll be plating. So I know my daddy will be very proud of this dish and the love that I'm putting into it right now, and I will be enjoying it for you guys. So in 7 minutes I'll be back and this dish will be finished. Well guys, now is the time and we've been waiting for. As you can see, it's coming together very good. The carrots, not too soft, yes, not overcooked. The butter beans the same, and the potatoes. So now is the time we'll be doing our taste test. For this one, I made some rice and some salad. So once again, this cow head is in dedication of my dad. And you know, I miss him, but you know, we're going to be enjoying all the food that he shared with us, and I hope you guys will enjoy it also. So I made this plate. Now I'll be putting my cow head with it. Making sure I get some butter beans on the plate. Let me add a little gravy on that rice. So, as I said before, this is my cow head with butter beans. It's made, I added some wine. This is what it looks like. It have a little wine in it, as I showed you on the video. You can also use any red wine and it will give you a similar flavor, as long as it's not a dry red wine. So you can use like Red Label wine, you can use the Magnum that I use. It gives a beautiful flavor. All right, so I'll be tasting now, but that's what it is. Cow head, butter beans, a little white rice, and I have some salad with it, all right? So let me go straight into it. It's extremely hot. As you can see, the quality is extremely soft, you know. It's super delicious, trust me. It's super delicious. That gravy is with that wine is off the charts. As you know, I go for balancing of the food, and I can taste every single season that I added. And when I re-season the pot at the last part, I'm telling you guys, try it. It brings up the flavor big time. I didn't tell you guys to remember subscribe, share, and like. You know, I've been doing my thing. Go check out my videos. Make sure you comment if you have any, but make sure your notification button is also on. So every Saturday, a video will be reaching you. All right, I appreciate the support, and I want you to go check my things out. So subscribe, share, like, Smokepot and Balanced Kitchen. Peace out. Have a blessed day.